Hi, this time I'm going to be talking about light automation. A question that I've been hearing a few times lately is when it comes to automate lights in our house, once someone has decided to make the step forward and decided that they want to have some sort of automation in the light in their homes, they come to the next question. What would be best, to have smart light bulbs or to have smart in-wall switches? That's why I'm making this video. I will go through the different options that I have around in my house for lighting. I will be talking about why I think in some cases it's best to have smart light bulbs and why in some cases it's better to have some sort of in-wall switch. And in the end, I'll just give my recommendation when it's best to consider a smart bulb solution or when a smart switch, in-wall smart switch makes more sense for it. So I'm gonna start with my room. In here I have several Philips Hue light bulbs. I have one there. I have a couple of other light bulbs there, and I have 8 in total here in my bedroom. And here I have one Philips Hue Go. The reason I have this one is because it has a battery. So in case there is no power, the Philips Hue Go still works, and I think it's an excellent option for power outages. Also, like if you want to walk around somewhere at night, you can take that light and it works perfect. And yeah, in the summer, if you want to take it outside, it works really well too. So here in my bedroom, I almost have no light fixtures. So I was looking for a solution how to bring light into my room. The only option that I had was this ceiling fan, and yeah, that I don't know. I thought it was just not what I wanted, so I decided that I wanted to have different lamps around. I just made my own light installations around the room. Now, in this case, I think it's best to have smart light bulbs, and that's why I chose the Philips Hue Lights, because I like to create an different kind of ambience conditions here. Like when I'm watching a movie, I like to change the light colors to a blue tone, that it's a little bit better for watching movies. Right now I have this a little brighter tone for when it's not so late during the day. I have a little bit of a darker tone when the evening is a little bit more advanced. And so I like to have different colors in my room, and I don't have a lot of light fixtures in the room, so that's why here I have lamps installed, and why I think smart bulbs were the best solution for it. About the hubs that are required for some light elements to work. I have made videos before about the Philips Hue system, and I have several light bulbs around the house, and so that's what this hub is for. This is the first generation. The second generation, the only difference is that it's compatible with HomeKit and you can use Siri with it. I use my Amazon Echo, so I don't have a need for that. So first generation works just fine. This other hub here, when I got my Amazon Echo, I got it kind of in an early stage, and I was kind of experimenting to see which devices were the best ones that would work with the Amazon Echo. So that's why I got into the Instion hub. This is the new generation of hub, and I'm gonna show later the light switches that I use and the differences when I use a smart light bulb or an in-wall switch. Now, the other way that I have to manage lights are through Wemo switches, but those work directly with the Amazon Echo. There is no need for an intermediate agent like a hub in this case, so they just work being connected to my house Wi-Fi. So I will be showing around the different kinds that I have around the house. Okay, moving now into my closet. Here I have a different kind of solution. Here I don't care if the light is different colors. I just want light. So I just have a regular lamp here. But here I have also a motion sensor, which I'm using a Fibaro motion sensor there. And I'm using also a Wemo switch. So with SmartThings, with my SmartThings hub, I can program a routine to so that the light turns on when motion is detected. Also with Alexa, with the Amazon Echo, I can turn on and off with my voice the light in the closet if I want to as well. So this is the solution that I have here in my closet. It's just an ordinary lamp. I don't care about changing colors or anything, so it doesn't have to be very specific kind of light bulb. Here I don't think a smart bulb is the best option because it's very expensive, so any LED light bulb is fine. I just want to be able to operate automatically, and that is being done with the Wemo switch. So that's what I have here in my switch here that controls. Moving on, I'm going to be showing now what I use for my exterior lights. I have this switch here that controls my lights outdoor in the backyard. So for that, the one in the left is an old switch I had, but for this I installed an in-wall Wemo switch. So as I said before, this works natively with the Amazon Echo, so it requires no hub. This switch connects the little module connects to the Wi-Fi in the house, and that's how the Amazon Echo interacts with it. With that switch, I kind of control this kind of light fixture that I have arranged. Is not the prettiest, but I just want some light here in the entrance of the house, so that's what it does. And also I have a few more Philips Hue light bulbs in these lamps. These light fixtures, I like them a lot. They are from a company called Twist Production. They are from Quebec in Canada. They're not cheap, but they're very nice. They look very good at night. I will be coming back a little bit later when there is when it's dark, so that you can see how nice these light fixtures work. And so this light here, I have it connected to that in-wall switch inside the house. So if that in-wall switch is not on, this light will not operate. These two are independent, so they just are waiting for the Philips Hue system to turn them on or off. But this one is depending on the Wemo switch, so that's how it works. This one and these lights here, they both work on the Wemo switch. Here again, I've been trying to experiment, trying to find the best kind of switch. Probably if I had found and tried the Wemo switch before the Instion, I would have not bought the Instion. But now I like both, and I have a little bit of a mixture around the house, but I would say the Wemo here is better than the Instion just by the fact that you don't need an intermediate hub to work with the Amazon Echo. This one works directly with just being connected to your Wi-Fi. Just like if the Wi-Fi connection was not very reliable in the spot where you want the light, I would suggest to then have the Instant Hub, which would have a different way of communicating and probably would be better. But if the Wi-Fi connection is good at the spot where you want the light, then probably the Wemo switch is going to be your best option. Well, now it's dark, and I'm going to show how the lights in my backyard look.
It's 22 hours.
These are the light fixtures that I have Hue Lights in them, so they were really nice and they keep my backyard lit quite nicely. And every hour I have them set up with my SmartThings hub with different routines that every hour they change colors, so they look very nice. In my upper level I have a few more Hue Lights, lamps, and a couple of fixtures. I added a little light into that branches kind of thing. I have a couple of light strips under the counters, but here mainly is where I have the bulk of my Insteon devices. I have 1, 2, 3, and for my exterior light I have another one over there. I have 4 Insteon switches in my kitchen area, and here this is what I mean. Like here I don't care if I have colors or not, it's just light. I have 2 ceiling fixtures that I just want to control, and I'm not gonna put smart bulbs in all of those fixtures, so this is where an in-wall switch fits better, and they are both compatible with the Amazon Echo. So here's a clear example where having an in-wall switch makes more sense than actually having 5 smart light bulbs when it doesn't make sense. So in the end, to me, it all comes down to this. If I want ambience in a room or in a certain area of the house, I want to have a smart bulb, either a fixture or lamps. If I want different colors at different times during the day, I will choose a smart light bulb. And I've been very happy with Philips Hue. There are other options like LightFX also I think is good. They don't need a hub, they work on Wi-Fi, and they talk directly as well with the Amazon Echo. They can be both integrated into the SmartThings hub as well. So but they are expensive. They are like $50, $60 for a light bulb, $20 just for white light. So that's a very good option. But if you only care about having light or having a lot of light bulbs in one area, which would be very expensive to replace each light bulb, then an in-wall switch makes more sense. Insteon is a good system. The only thing is that you require one more hub. It talks also to the Amazon Echo. It doesn't integrate into the SmartThings hub. It has its own communication protocol, but it's a very good system as well. It has a lot of other options, so that's a good way to go as well. And but also, if your Wi-Fi coverage is very good around your house where you want to have your light switches, then the Wemo switch is by far it's cheaper than Insteon, and it works very well. It works directly natively with the Amazon Echo, and it can be integrated as well as with the SmartThings hub. So that's a very good option as well. Wemo and Insteon, they are very good, both of them. There are a lot of other options, Z-Wave and Zigbee switches. These are the ones that I've been using. I've been happy with both of them. And like I said, probably if I have tried Wemo first, I would have not bought Insteon. But now I have both systems, and I can witness and testify that they are both good options if you want to have them in your house. Like I said, if you have a light fixture, you don't care about having different light colors, and or you have an area where it would be very expensive to replace a whole bunch of pot lights, for example, then a light switch is what makes more sense in that case. So I hope this helps you a little bit seeing what I have around in my house and the criteria that I use to decide if I want a smart bulb or an in-wall switch. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. I'll try to answer them the best I can.